Alright Blues, it's Stephen here and it's day 2 of the transfer target. Thanks for all your positive feedback from yesterday. We're glad that you love having it back and we're going to be here all summer discussing all the big transfer news. Let's start with Alvaro Morata. This is a name that we've been seeing everywhere linked to City at the moment. The interesting thing about this is that he's probably going to be a Real Madrid player again before he goes anywhere else. If you don't know, he has a 23.6 million buyback clause and the Spanish team are likely going to use that and get him back because they'll think we'll get him in and then we'll sell him to another club and make a little bit of a profit on that. City are linked with him, as are Arsenal, and it's rumoured to be around 38 million. It makes a lot of sense when you consider the fact that Aguero and Colecchio most likely only going to be the strikers that we have next season, with Boney probably going to be shipped off somewhere else. He's not a great goal scorer as such. I think he's scored 27 in 2 seasons, just maybe the 12 this season, 15 last year. But what he does bring, he brings a lot of intelligence, a lot of intensity, a lot of high pressing. These are factors that Pep loves. We also saw his performance too against Bayern, against Pep's Bayern during the Champions League, and he was fantastic in those games. Full of energy, full of skill, full of tenacity, and that's one that it isn't confirmed. Well, it's not confirmed, obviously, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But it's worth one keeping an eye out. So we'll put that on the outer rings for now of the transfer target. On to the big name, Paul Pogba. This is the one that you were asking for yesterday in the comments, and straight away, get in the comments today. Let us know you want to talk about in the future episodes as well. But yeah, Paul Pogba, this one, he seems to be a little bit distant at the moment. He'd be a massive name for Manchester City, but it's gone quiet on that front. Juventus have obviously made him the front of their marketing campaign for next season. That's what happened last year too, so we're kind of a little bit on edge of this at the moment. I'm not sure how it's going to go. He's a phenomenal player. He'd be the star that City would want. And if anyone's going to sway this man to come to Manchester City, then it's probably going to be Guardiola. He's come out and said, Pogba, that Guardiola is a fantastic manager and he does want to work with the kind of people who can improve him as a player, and Pep is that kind of man. If this is going to happen, it'll be the kind of thing that runs all summer. It'll take a mammoth bid to prize him away from Juventus. We're talking close to probably 100 million, which is insane when you think about it, but that's what it's going to take. So for now, that's still on the outer rings of the target as well, but it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Another name that we've seen linked as well is Danny Rose. This makes sense as well. We think about Alex Kolarov's performance this season and it gives you a heart attack. He hasn't been good, let's be honest. He's kind of just sailed. He's probably played his last game in the blue shirt because he isn't a Manchester City player anymore. It makes sense that we need a left back, and Danny Rose, English, talented, off the back of a great season. The one problem with this is that he plays Spurs, and Spurs have Daniel Levy, and he's known for really playing hardball with transfer fees. Are we going to really push over 30 million for a left back at the moment? It's really hard to say. It'd make a lot of sense, and I would love to see him at City, and who knows, he'd probably love playing under Pep as well. But that's going to be on the outer rings for now as well, because it doesn't seem there's no suggestions that this is one that's moving anywhere anytime soon at the moment, but it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. And onto the obvious one, Gundogan. There's been no news today of that, but who knows? As far as we know, it could be just announced over the weekend or early next week, but everything seems to suggest that that's pretty much done. No news this morning as of not, but as always, go on our Facebook in the evenings around 4 or 5 o'clock. We do a Facebook Live, and any news that's coming through, any breaking stories, we'll discuss it there. But yeah, get in the comments, please. Let us know who you want to talk about. Do you reckon Gundogan or Pogba or Danny Rose or Alvaro Morata are these kind of Pep players that are going to take us to the next level next season? This is what we probably need at City, a really injection of fresh faces. But yeah, get in the comments below, drop a like on the video, subscribe, and we'll see you back on Monday for the transfer target.